Hey, welcome back. I know where to go for real this time. So this is the problem. I'm normal now, so my notes are boring. When I had anxiety, I was more interesting. But now I'm boring. I don't know. I'm still a little bit interesting, but it's fleeting. It's going away. We all see it happening. I'm becoming normal and boring. I have a job and an apartment. Like, that's boring. Pretty soon I'll have a dumb, stupid, boring family. Just like everybody else. I don't know. I could enjoy it. Couldn't I? What else am I gonna do? But these are my notes now. I talked yesterday about Luca. Who cares about my stupid ideas about Luca? I try not to do like movie review stuff because I'm like, I can't do that. So I talked about, oh, Luca's about Italians. I'm Italian. I didn't talk about how it's very, what do I do in that room? I watched the Studio Ghibli movies recently. Luca is the most, like, Studio Ghibli movie I've ever, like, Pixar has ever done, it seems like to me. Where it's just kind of, like, nice and not really about anything. It didn't seem like it was about, what was it about? It was about a sea monster who wants to come to land, and then he does, and then I don't really understand if it was about anything. But the Studio Ghibli's, like, they weren't about anything. It's just kind of like nice. And they even make a Studio Ghibli reference. The town is called Porto Rosso, and that's a reference to Porco Rosso, which is the one, probably my least favorite Studio Ghibli movie. Maybe. It's about a pig who flies. I mean, it's not. They're all fine. Who flies a plane, and he's called Porco Rosso because he's a pig, and they call him like the red pig or something. Rosso, I guess, is red. Okay, how do I stop? You guys are like tonberries. This is hard. What am I supposed to do here? What does it say? If you don't have the most upgraded sword, this can be rather difficult. Fortunately, if you're fully upgraded, they shouldn't be too much trouble. Remember, you can only defeat all 5 dark nuts and then push the block to... Oh, yeah, you do. You gotta beat them. So, my notes are gonna be bad today. I was gonna talk about late night stuff. This is well-trodden territory, but... I mean, a lot of people watch the late night shows. Stephen Colbert gets like 1 million views. I guess I was thinking about it because I was watching his show. Because he just went back to a live studio audience. And it's so much worse. I hate it's such a bad show. He's not funny anymore when he's in front of the audience. I forgot that. I forgot why I didn't like... His jokes are bad. Like when he's not mugging to the audience and the camera, and he's like being super political, and it's not fun. I don't know, like, I agree with usually his takes on things, like, politically, but it's just not funny. Supposed to be funny. You can't turn straight around like that. Oh, that's good. I like that. I wonder what the programming is for which direction they decide to turn. I wonder if it's like, if you're behind, I gotta focus. Okay, that was good. No, 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 come on. They do a lot of damage. Okay. I was saying, I wonder if you're like behind them. Yeah, I think it's programmed where like, if you're behind them, they're more likely to turn and do like an about face and turn straight around. Because it happened to me twice already. Okay. Okay, this is good. We're good, right? Just don't die. Please don't die. I should maybe do a save state, but I don't know. Okay. Whew. Now what? Uh-oh. I only have one key. Where do I go? I need to get this flute thing. Use one of your small keys and head left. More dark nuts. Okay, let's try it. Can you use bombs on them? Because I'm not doing so good. What was my note? I have to talk about my political note. Stephen Colbert show is bad. I don't like it. Seth Meyers is still good, but that's because he's not in front of an... I feel like the shows have gotten better when they've not been in front of an audience. I just don't like the clapping. I don't like the clapping. Oh, oh, oh. I don't like... Should I have saved? This is hard. I don't like when someone tells a political joke and then people are like, oh. And they don't laugh because it's not funny. They're just like, they agree with the person, but they don't know what to do because they're like, well, I agree with him, but it's not funny, so I guess I'll clap. But like, this isn't a clap show, this is a laugh show. I'm supposed to be laughing, not clapping. If I wanted to clap, I would go like to church or whatever. Hoping I can get hearts from these guys. Give those. Aye. Yes, dang it. He took away a heart and I got a heart. I hope I don't have to kill these guys again. Do I? Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, it's definitely hard that you don't have room. And they do like 2 hearts of damage. Oh, god dang it. I can't push it. Wow, this is hard. I don't know if I can beat this. Yay. No, Santa Mozzarella. So this is what I hate. One of the titles of the Colbert's YouTube videos was, I wrote it down because I hated it so much. Biden stands up to Putin in contrast to number 45's bootlicking. Blech. That makes me want to barf. Because I imagine people who are like kind of neutral on politics and they see that and they're like, why is this guy so mean to Trump? Like, he's not even a president anymore. Like, what's up with that? And I'm like, what's up with that? What's up with that? What are you trying to do? Why are you being so partisan about it? I understand like when Fox News does that, but why is Colbert doing that? That's not a joke. That's a hyper partisan political take. There's nothing funny about it. I know Colbert probably doesn't make the titles for his YouTube videos, but that's what the show is, though. It's like, and sometimes I like it and I watch it because I'm like, oh, it's funny. He's making fun. I did watch it a lot when Trump got elected because I'm like, I feel crazy and everything's crazy, and he's like, well, at least Stephen Colbert's like still there and he's still talking about politics like he always does. So maybe everything is kind of okay. Yeah, oh man, these guys are impossible. How are you supposed to do this? Don't get me. Okay, maybe I'll stop there and I'll try to do it in the break. He's not helping. He's definitely not helping. I talked about it last week. The teamism thing. He's not helping that. He's like, oh, our team is good, Biden's good, and the Trump team is bad. Like, that may be true, but it's not. He shouldn't be saying it. He really shouldn't. He's not helping. I know he's not helping the situation. If he doesn't like Trump and he doesn't like Trumpism so much, then what he's doing is helping Trumpism. So if he really didn't like it, he wouldn't do it. And what's the last thing? They have this policy of not saying Trump's name, but like you're still talking about him. Stop doing that. I don't know. That's a stupid note, but the Colbert show. I don't know. They've made this policy of like, we're not gonna say Trump's name. It's because like we're above it or something. I don't know. You're above it. You're still talking about him. You're just not saying his name. We all know who you're talking about. You're not better because you don't say his name. You'd be better if you were better, but you're still talking about the same stupid stuff. Like, oh, Trump is bad, and you're not really saying anything interesting. I don't know. But Seth Meyers is funny. I think he's the funniest of... I watch his... He does this correction thing every week, and those are really funny. You should watch those. On YouTube, he does this special once a week, this corrections thing where people send him corrections and then he like makes jokes about the corrections. And it's really funny. But I'll see you tomorrow.